welcome back to the Kellogg Arena in Battle Creek, Michigan, where we are ready for a fantastic matchup here between Jayson Shaw from Scotland against John Morra from Canada. The referee is John Lehman from New York, and with me in the booth here is Daniel Schneider from Switzerland. Welcome.
Hi Tim, thank you.
And how have you been doing this week?
Yeah, okay so far. I'm doing well. The tournament, I'm okay. Won my first match, lost my second one. That's how it goes. Now grinding back through the B side. Let's not call it loser side.
Yeah, positive thinking, huh?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and what do you think here?
Well, that's gonna be a tight one. Looking at the players, I guess you would think that Shaw should be the favorite of this match, just based on his record, based on his achievements. But it's a race to 4 with shootout, and if you bring it to the shootout, anything can happen. We have seen that many matches, and you can lose the first match or the first set 4-0 and win the second one, and you can come back.
Yeah, so for the viewers, it's important to know we're playing the Pro Billiard Series rules. That means we're playing 2 races to 4 with a deciding shootout, and then we're also playing with an early 10-ball combination, which means when the 10-ball is made before, like it doesn't have to be the last ball made on the table, which makes a big difference. A lot of more creative shots come up. So do you like that, or do you like the call shot where it gets back to the table, the 10-ball?
Me personally, I like to not play the 10 early, just because, I guess European background.
Yeah.
We're used to not playing the 10 early, but it's a change up, and often the 10 stays in the middle of the table anyways, unless it gets kicked. All right, starts with the push out.
Yeah, and actually surprised he played this push out, because there's a pretty, well, not easy, but a pretty doable safety behind the 5 here. Can send the 1 over the 6, maybe a little bit to the left, get the 5 there, or you can send the 1 ball behind the 5 and get the cue ball down table.
Yeah, I guess a little bit more distance there in case you don't hide either ball. But 2 and 4 is kind of funny, right? Does it go as a, the combination goes to 4 in the side, I guess. Yeah, so he took that route.
Yeah, and Jayson had a couple balls there to get behind. He was trying to use the 7, 9 and the 10 as a blocker, but overran a little bit. We've seen that a lot. A lot of players have been looking for that right speed on this table yet.
Yeah, and it also slides with the new cloth in the beginning, so the more it gets played on, the more it changes the conditions as well.
Also playing with a 30-second shot clock here, and both players have 1 extension per rack. So it will, I think this favors Jayson more, as John is usually a little, like he's more steady, like he likes to take his time around the table, where Jayson really likes to get fired up and starts running around the table.
Yeah, exactly.
So 2 different styles, but I'm pretty sure John has the experience to handle the shot clock.
But the shot clock, sometimes even if you're rather a slower player, it pushes you to get into that focus and rhythm faster sometimes. So what's he gonna do here? 2-4? Yeah, I mean, doesn't work like that, huh?
No, the 2-4 is a pretty thin cut, and I don't think it's doable. So he might have to get the cue ball back to the top short rail where the 5 is, and maybe bang the 2 ball 2 rails with safety in mind. Don't really see.
Yeah,
can make the 4.
Kind of difficult because the 4 is in the way, with the angle, but I guess he just has to separate them.
Yeah, top left. Needs some coverage. I think he left a little piece of that 2 ball.
He used the 4 to help him get down there. That was a good shot. Yeah, I think he might be covered, huh? No, you're right. He sees it.
Yeah, but even though he can see just that little edge, it's really, it does happen a lot of times where that 2-ball does come out of the
Yeah.
short rail. So like this happens a bunch of times. So he really needs to get behind the balls. And
Oh,
well, I don't think this is good.
yeah.
First big open chance here for Jayson Shaw.
Yeah, this is pretty straightforward here now. I mean, 3 and 4 in front of the pockets. 5, yeah, 6 is also in front of the side pocket. So, I mean, there shouldn't be any troubles here.
Yeah, just stay in line and stay low. But that's something I don't have to tell Jayson. He doesn't usually move that much around the table,
Yeah.
like shooting wise. Oh, lost the cue ball a bit there.
Yeah, that's different angle than what he would have wished for, I'm sure.
Yeah, of
'Cause
course.
now, well,
He can go 3 rails around the 10 ball, but
or
I'd
use the 7 as a stopper a little bit, maybe. You know, if he doesn't go high, you could. No, he goes around, I guess.
yeah, well, he's this
Yeah.
kind of player as well. He doesn't like to really bump the balls a lot. He really lets the
of
cue ball
course.
go a lot of times.
Yeah, that's a smarter shot.
So now probably 2 rails for the 9 in the left side pocket. This is to take an early lead in this first set.
Yeah, Jayson really is the kind of player that just plays whatever is needed, you know.
Yeah, always impressive to watch. Plays so freely. Almost looks like there's no pressure, but I'm pretty sure he has this pressure too. And he wins the first game here. 1-0 for Scotland. Jayson Shaw. An interesting opening game as it was going back and forth. Couple safety shots here and there.
Yeah, a little battle to start it off to see who gets the first rack, who feels comfortable at the table, and both did miss the first 2 safeties.
Yeah.
You know, it was just the first real error to give up a shot from John. So Jayson took it.
Yeah, here we see John Lehman racking the balls with the Predator arrow rack for Jayson Shaw to break the balls. Let me see if he's breaking from the center. He is. He used to do the same thing in Austria. We spoke about it afterwards because he was still trying to figure out what really works the best. He's convinced this is the best way, but it's tough.
Yeah, there's a lot of players that play like you would break 9-ball right from the side. This break definitely spreads the balls better than the break from the side. Although the break from the side often makes the one in the side or some balls that just kick and carom and go in.
Yeah, it makes a lot more random stuff happen. And like you said, like now with the hand rack, it's tough to say, well, I'm just going to make the 2 balls going to the side. And it's a big difference. So it's nice to see how players change around the game instead of always doing the same thing. Makes it boring.
Yeah.
So let's see here. He overcut. This is a very creative safety shot here. Just, oh. I didn't expect the cue ball to go there.
Yeah.
And
no
if you look
reward.
at he played the 1 ball really nice, just the cue ball was a little loose. If it stayed, it would have trapped Jayson. Oh, he put some right spin on there. That's how it came so short.
Yeah, otherwise he would have hit the 4, right?
Yeah.
If it went natural, hit the 4 and go into the line of the 6, but so 3 foul rule is in effect. So I mean, I'm not assuming Jayson goes for that, but he definitely can't make the 1. So why not
Yeah, just that.
play second save?
What he was looking for was kind of easy though for John to hit, so he decided to go the other way. And
Yeah, he couldn't play a lock-up safe, you know, I guess.
well, and especially if the one ball is frozen to the rail, then it would make it very difficult for John, as he has to hit another rail after contacting the one. It doesn't count as touching a rail.
Yeah. Well, now he has to play with, you know, he has to jack up,
Yeah,
put some spin on the right-hand spin on the one, on the cue ball to hit the one. And then even if you hit it, you know, probably too much speed, and then what happens? Kind of have to hope for it, huh? Even
yeah.
a foul, yeah.
So opened up the 1 and the 2, but still that 3-5 is a combination, but not a guaranteed one.
Yeah.
So still some work to do here. It's not straightforward what's on the table here.
Yeah, first get the, I mean, first you have to get nicely from the 1 to the 2, I
Oh.
guess.
And he's looking to go for 3 fouls here.
He goes for 3 fouls, yeah.
Well, it would be nice if he can get the one ball down table and the cue ball glued in between the 5 and the rail,
Yeah.
which he did. And
Well, that was a good shot.
yeah, so John is in trouble here. 3 consecutive fouls do reward in a loss or a win, depends on what side you're for. And
Yeah, I'm actually surprised he placed that third safety here, huh?
yeah, he usually is a quite attacking player, so we don't
exactly.
really expect him to do it, but he's just playing the right percentage. I like this. And I think there is this line going 2, maybe 3 rails in between the 8 and the 9, which could come a little short, like a little too wide for the one. So maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, needs a. Oof.
Yeah, that's exactly what you said.
Yeah, and tough loss for John here in this game. 3 consecutive fouls and strong safety play by Jayson Shaw.
So another break for him to make a ball.
Yeah, and well, this is the good thing about the races, the 4-winner break, is that like momentum can change anytime. Just that small mistake from Jayson could really turn the tables and let John completely in the match. So
Yeah.
it's not over till it's over. I like that.
You know, the interesting thing is, like, you don't see players run like 4 racks in a row. I mean, due to the break, I guess, because of the hand tracking. But still, usually one player has the control of the first set and another player has the control of the second set, if it's a close match.
Yeah,
So
which makes it fair. I mean,
Yeah.
if both players are like competitive to each other, then
so we
look,
switch to the side and makes the one ball,
makes a 9 as well, and he ends up with a shot on the 2. Straight in the side, the one ball goes, and yeah, we really argued in Austria because he was like, yeah, man, I mean, you're supposed to break from the center. I said, no, you don't have to. Yeah, but come on, and like we really argued, and now he's breaking from the side and making 2 balls. It's funny to see. So has a nice opening starter on the 2. I was thinking maybe he could go low right towards the 10.
Yeah, or he just stays on the line here and stops it
Oh,
before the 6.
Well, he needs to cut it a little bit more than I thought. So he's just gonna go more speed. Oh, nice cue ball. Now to get on the 4.
Draw it back. Past the 6, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think he can cheat the pocket to go a little bit to the left. That would be ideal
Yeah.
to make stuff easy. It's not easy to draw the cue ball straight down with an open pocket like that, because if you cheat it, the cue ball can go almost everywhere.
Yeah.
So would have liked to be a little bit more straight on the 4 to have the 5 in the side. So he's still going to play for that, but now has to soft roll the 4, which usually players don't like to do all the soft,
Yeah.
sensitive roll shots.
But I don't think Jayson minds it. He likes those kill shots, you know. He often plays them.
Yeah, and Jayson looking pretty strong in this beginning, this first opening set.
Yeah, it's all about not giving up control. If he takes that 3-0 lead and has to break, might be 4-0.
Yeah, and what more can we say? I mean, it's textbook here almost. Plays big angles. He's never far from his next shot. He's not afraid to shoot as well. Like, he can leave himself a little longer and doesn't matter. Nice to watch. And then this 10 ball to go on the hill.
Yeah, and John Morra really just, you know, made that safety mistake at the beginning, where he leaked out that 2 ball and hit with the cue ball to 6, and then Jayson took it from there.
Yeah.
No other chance John had.
Yeah, and I guess it's time to go for a short break. We'll be right back. And we're back from the Seybert, Michigan, Kellogg Arena Open. Jayson shot to break the balls here from the side like he just did, and he's leading 3-0 over John Morra in this race to 4 first set. Overcut a little bit too much, still makes a 2 and a 7.
I start to like this side ball, side break.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at this, then how can you not like this?
I mean, it's weird to talk about 10 ball from the side, you know, but it seems like that 4-railer, like the 9 didn't go in, but it gets close all the time as well.
Yeah, there's a couple balls that really go close, and just he didn't really get a shot after. He has a bank shot here if he wants to go aggressive. But this is also something you can play the score a little bit, like, oh, I'm 3-0 up, I can go attack, but before you know it, you're hill, you know, it goes real fast.
Yeah, it's like even if you're 3-0 ahead, you cannot let it slip for a second, because, yeah, otherwise you're suddenly hill.
But he decided to have a go at it and makes it. Nice shot, but still queuing over the 5 ball, it looks, so needs to come up with another good shot.
Yeah, he queued over a ball for the bank, and now again. And he has to play combo, or off the 4 to the 9.
Yeah, or the carom indeed, but
yeah,
it's not an easy carom, as the 4 is pretty close with the 9, so the angle is quite narrow.
I guess it all depends where he lands with the cue ball.
Yeah, he just tried to get as close as he could, and he'll take it from here. And yeah, I don't like the carom from there. So I guess we'll see him play this combo with low right, just soft, like a stop shot low right. The 4 will
Yeah.
get off the rail, and
Yeah, you have more guaranteed position if you play 4-9.
oh, he just played at center ball. It would stay there for sure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's been looking great this opening set. Nothing John could do. He's only been kicking or safeties. I don't think he's had an open shot.
No, I mean he missed the safety on that 2 ball, and after that he was just trying to fight in the second rack to not get the 3 foul
Yeah.
point against him, and since then Jayson ran 2 tables in a row.
Oh, maybe a little speedy. No.
Yeah,
Well,
he still needs to go back and forth, you know, here probably.
Yeah, probably.
It's not for free.
Little top left to make sure he doesn't scratch in the side. Can also go top right and take a longer 10 ball. I like top left. Not much left, just a hair to stay in front of the side pockets.
Yeah, shouldn't be a problem for him though. I'm sure he would have liked it straight.
Yeah, top left, and it looks good. This 10 ball to take the first set, and how well has he been playing?
Good speed control.
Yeah, 4-0 for Jayson Shaw, and no chance until now for John Morra.
And you know what? John Morra broke the first set, so now Jayson keeps breaking. So let's hope John Morra gets another turn at the table.
Yeah, and well, it really shows as well, like experience-wise, Jayson broke maybe once or twice from the center, didn't work, and he switched real fast in the match.
Yeah.
And that's how he won this set, because it was just his break. He made 2 balls and had a look on the 1, and if you give this to Jayson Shaw, you are pretty favorite to run out.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna keep breaking from the side because that's it's working for him. Why not?
Yeah, and he also has a nice pop on the break too. It's not just crushing him. Let's see what he does. Big break again. You see, he has so much movement. The 9 is close. The 2 again in the corner, and now it does look like he doesn't get a shot on the 1.
Yeah.
But again, look at the cue going to the center of the table. Just a little off, but doesn't matter.
Yeah, he still has the control, you know. I mean, it's not. He made a ball on the break at least, and
yeah,
either he pushes out or goes for kind of, let's say, aggressive, safe in that case because he doesn't see it. So
yeah, I'm not sure how much of the 1 he can see. Maybe he can. Or does it go?
maybe we don't see something here in the camera.
Oh, it did go. Oh, wow. And a nice bump on the 5.
Well, that was a good shot here. That was a very good shot with top left English from almost the rail.
Yeah, and also there was quite some balls like blocking the 3 as well. Just to get on the 3 was not easy. And now the game is wide open. There could be a 6-10 combination if he doesn't like the 7 where it is, because traveling from the 7 to the 8 could be some trouble. So
yeah, you need a good. I mean, yeah. Where do you? Yeah, you have to get on the right side of the 7 to get down to the 8, right?
Yeah, or perfectly straight on the rail, which is.
Yeah, he plays combo.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
And this.
I mean, no reason to struggle with that 7 if that 6-10 combo is straight in.
No, exactly. I do really agree to that. And Jayson wins, takes a first game in this second set. Another break and run, and
3 break and runs in a row.
I mean, it's not something we get to see very often in this format.
And you know, the funny thing is, a couple of minutes ago I mentioned that we usually don't see a 4-0, 4-0, sorry, 4 break and runs in a row, and here we might see it right now. I mean, imagine it would be 4. I mean, that would be crazy, yeah.
That would be crazy.
If John wouldn't get back to the table except for a safety, then he would have not missed one open shot. He only missed one safety and a few kicks, and he loses the match 4-0 and 4-0.
Well, especially with this format, with the hand rack the balls and like just different breaking, makes it extremely tough to do it. So that just shows his class. So let's see another big break coming. Oh, less pop with the cue ball. Cue ball didn't really pop, and
Yeah,
oh, a lot of balls close again, but this time,
an open shot for John right here.
yeah, and would be nice for John to get his first game on the board. Like you see, the cue ball wasn't really that, like, didn't
Yeah,
really have
and
that big impact like he had a couple breaks before.
Yeah, and then the one wasn't fast enough getting to the side pocket before a ball came from the back and kicked it.
Yeah. So
But is John still warm enough?
well, and he's queuing over the 3, which makes it tough. Can play with top left to go to the 2, or it looks like he's going 2 rails around. No, he tried to play with inside, which is tough. Jacking up the cue with inside, like it's gonna swerve and
Yeah, this long of a distance and the slidey cloth, you know, with inside English. Wow, that's a tough shot. After sitting for 3 racks.
yeah.
You know.
He hasn't been to the table, of course.
That
So-
as well. So now Jayson knows it's his turn, and
Well-
he's feeling good.
Well, I would say exactly, like he will feel pumped as well because he can just feel that John is not on fire anymore. Like
Yeah,
he wore John out in his chair.
and Jayson, you know, feels hot now, so he's like feeling good in the zone, focused, and when you get there, well, that feels good. As an opponent,
Yeah.
it doesn't feel good when you sit in the chair and you feel like your opponent won't miss a shot, or at least that's the vibe he gives off.
Oh, this is still a tricky shot here.
Yeah, he didn't
He
get
got-
this far.
He got quite straight on the 3, so can he still force it out, the angle? Oh, he still did.
Looked very easy.
Made it look very easy. It looked quite straight to me, and well,
Cue in between.
but
Oh, he has to check up. Huh?
yeah, he can just slow roll this in, leave some
Yeah.
angle on the 5 to go forward. And now this time there's not, well, there is a 7-10 combination, but it's more difficult. So also the position on the left side of the 7 could be tricky with the 6 being on the other side. So we'll still have to see a couple good shots here. And oh, this is a little short.
Is he go around? Top? Just follow?
Yeah, maybe
Or is he gonna play it?
stun right, 3 reels. Or is he
Yep.
going? Yeah, he was
Oh.
trying to hold that
He
cue
was trying
ball,
to hold it.
and that's how he missed it a little fat. And
Yeah.
well, it's Jayson's first missed shot here.
I wouldn't have guessed that one.
And still, he hasn't left an open shot for John. John
Yeah.
called the straight back in his left corner. And, well, still tough to get on the 7. If he forces it in, he can go 2 rails for the 7 in the bottom left corner in this view. But, of course, you still got to make the shot as well.
Yeah. Well, the question is, you know, you're 4-0. You lost the first set 4-0. You're 1-0 down. Do you attack or do you play safety? What do you do?
You need to try to change some momentum. That's what I would do. Yeah, and, well, he played a safety. Like I said before, it's so easy to leak that ball out sometimes. And
It's exactly 2 balls short or 2 balls too long, however
Yeah.
you want to take it. Yeah.
yeah, well, I would say he's letting Jayson off the hook here again. I did like the bank how it was, and now if Jayson can get on the 7, which he does, things are looking not too well for John Morra here.
Yeah, Jayson has the speed down off the table, you know. He gets like good positions. He doesn't have to work too much to get to the positions. That's why it looks easy.
Yeah, might have a little bit too much angle on the 8 to hold it for the 9 in the top right corner. So he might just stun for the 9 in the side. That's what he played. Knew he would always have it in the corner, but he didn't stun the cue ball enough.
Yeah, he played it a little bit too high. But, you know, it's still okay. It was still kind of a friendly bump, I guess.
Yeah, he can cut this in the side and go low left. Look at how he's just feeling. He feels so comfortable because he didn't really aim at all. Like he just felt like, oh, a little bit more thick, a little bit more thin. Okay, that's it. And
yeah.
He's up 2-0 here in the second set and almost unstoppable. And we'll go for a short break and we'll be right back. Stay with us. And we are back at the Seybert Michigan Open here in Battle Creek, Michigan. Jayson Shaw is about to break the balls here as he's been crushing John Morra until now, leading 2-0 in the second set. Big break again, a lot of movement in the balls, and is he gonna get a fortune guess? And no. But yeah, apologize there. Got a little lucky by not leaving something.
Yeah, he realizes that every time he makes a ball, it's looks good. If he doesn't make a ball, it's kind of tough.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, John had an open shot the rack before on the one ball.
But on the other side, that was his only chance until now. So
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I know both players. Like they are quite friendly to each other. They go along pretty well. So good friends.
It's just pool. It happens. One day.
Can he get the cue ball behind the 8 maybe?
Yeah,
Just run into
tricky
the 8.
shot,
So
tricky
oh,
shot.
he played. Oh, he was trying to make the 7 and. Oh boy. Well, he hasn't left Jayson with an obvious shot here, but I do foresee him being behind the 8 or the 7 with the 1 next to the 3. Quite surprised he played this.
Well, this time he was trying to attack because he knows he's 2-0 down. He knows he needs to make something happen, you know. And if you're just trying to defend too much, you know, then you can't win.
Yeah, you won't always win every safety battle.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just gotta shoot or do something.
And he lost every single one so far with Jayson in this match.
Yeah, I do like to bring the cue ball in between the 7 and the 8. He is banking the 1 and getting the cue ball behind the 2. I think so. Like this little bump.
Sticks it there. Yeah.
Oh, and look at this.
You know, Jayson is feeling the speed well, so that favors him in the safeties as well, you know.
I mean, this is
perfect.
You can't really ask for more.
John really only has, what does he have?
Well, I'm not sure
I
how
want
much.
a two-railer down
Yeah.
and up the table.
Yeah, short rail, short rail.
Short
maybe,
rail,
but
short rail.
he might be able to mess around the 6, or can he go in between the 6 and the 9? That would.
Do you notice he changes to masse? He does it right-handed, and he takes the glove off because he masses better right-handed than left-handed. Wow.
Okay, good hit there.
That was a very good hit.
Needs a little roll, but left the 1 in front of the side. I mean, good hit, and a lot of good stuff could have happened with the 10-9-6-5 there.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, what can you
Just
say? A little
no
too
reward.
soft, or no reward here.
I mean, you know, depending on how you hit the 1, the speed might have been right.
Oh, and this didn't work out as nice as he expected it to be.
With this shot we will find out how good Jayson really is feeling.
Yeah, queuing over the 5. Only has to play it plain ball, so no spin, but still. Oh, get behind the 7 maybe? Oh. And well, I think he just bumped enough of that 7.
I
It's
think
just
this is
those small little things that are just going his way at the moment. Is, well, you can say the beauty of the game or how cruel the game can be.
Yeah, but again, there usually the one who plays better gets the rolls.
Yeah.
But he didn't. I mean, he didn't see enough to play right English, so he played left-hand English. Otherwise, he would have played the position on the 4 differently for sure, right?
Well, and also this shows how comfortable he feels around the table. As you know, he just, as long as he has the right angles, he'll just move the cue ball around anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, little firm maybe. No, he's okay.
And
Little wrong angle, but he might just stop the cue ball.
Or go around. 2 rails again, or 3 rails. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, center table.
Yeah, just some top spin on this. Maybe a hair of inside if he wants to get more straight on the 7. 2 rails probably. Hit that a little soft. Wanted to go off the rail. You could see his hand go like, come on, get off the rail. Yeah, left himself a good angle on the 8 and just a small stun shot on the 8 to the 9. And then these 3 balls to go on the hill again. And it's only been 15 minutes since he was on the hill in the first set, so.
Yeah.
Quick work here.
Yeah, it's to win the break sometimes can be tough.
And it goes in. Jayson Shaw on the hill. And I mean, I'm flabbergasted a little bit. Like he missed 1 shot.
Yeah, he missed that 6 ball, too thick. And now John Morra really has to hope for just 1 more chance, and he has to take it. He has to make it into 1 point.
It's never over till it's over, but he's not in a good spot there. Here we see a nice view of the Predator Arcos II balls. A nice reflection from the Predator Arena lights. I love the reflection in the balls.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Arena has been super this week, and everybody has been happy as far as I know. So you've been liking this arena?
Yeah, I like the setup. It's nice. It's nice, the whole Kellogg Arena here. With more table back this year. Last year there were less tables, and through that it was the whole arena was filled a little bit less. But this time it's really looks busy. More and more people are here, and I like it.
Good. So again, he broke from the side and made a ball.
Does he see the 1? Probably not, right?
No, I don't think so.
Covered by the 10.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it looks like it. And
Yeah.
Well, this is not a easy push out, as it's always tough when the first ball you have to hit when it's close to the pocket, because where do you hide if the ball is in front of the corner? So
Yeah, you can't really leave a difficult shot.
and also he might be looking to an off-angle shot on the one, to where if John would make it, that he would not have guaranteed position on the next, which could be maybe in the corner where the 6 is.
Yeah. Could be, but you know, even if you cut it in and you go 4 rails, you land down by the 3. So it's tricky.
Maybe he can push the 7 and the 6 together and then the cue ball on the rail,
Yeah.
just to make some insurance, so the opponent cannot really. So Morra has a difficult run out to go for, at least.
Or he leaves it as a jump shot. Oh,
Jump
that's too
over.
hard. That's too
Oh.
hard. No?
Oh, it looks like it's just enough, but this is, I mean, I might need a
Yeah, John
scope
can't.
on this.
Oh, he needs to jump? No, really?
Oh, it's super close, but still, even if he has to jump, it's a really small jump.
yeah,
So
yeah.
he can, the less he has to elevate on this, the more accurate he can be.
Yeah, and John has to take it. He can't afford give anything back here because,
He's elevating still quite a lot, though.
yeah. Maybe we don't see it right in the cameras.
Oh, and what is he giving Jayson? Another chance.
Wide open table. Only tricky one, I guess, now is to get from the 6 to the 5. I would say, yeah, the 6 to the 5, because the 8 ball is in the way. He has to land between 9 and 8, but let's see how he gets on 3 ball first here.
He just made sure that he has enough angle on the 3 to work with, can stun in between the 6 and the 7.
Yeah, top left, or a little bit stun left, I guess, and come around 3 rails or 2.
Yeah, might run a little bit towards this corner pocket here. Oh, he decided to go directly to the short rail, and that is an unexpected error from him.
I was just gonna say, I would have probably liked to go for the 3 rails and land on the long rail on the right side, just to make sure you see the 4.
Yeah, even though there was the scratch to the corner, then still.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you just gotta play better speed. But let's see what he does here. He's calling the corner. If he hits
So that's
the
the
outside.
first mistake from Jayson.
Yeah, and oh well, look at this. Oh.
I mean, I'm sorry, he corrected his mistake.
Yeah, I think we're safe to say this. Yeah. I mean, it's just.
Wow. I mean, it was. It was a good shot. Maybe some luck involved there, but he had definitely had the option, or had it in mind, to have this cover.
Yeah, John trying to make something happen. Where's the 4 ball ending? Is it going to the short rail? And can't complain about the outcome here.
Yeah, I guess John will come back to the table and find himself, with the long kick shot again.
Yeah, and oh, he also got covered with the 7, covering the right long rail. Oh, he's trapped here. I don't think there is a kick over the long or the.
Yeah, he has to go 2 rails.
Yeah, we're using the short rail, long rail maybe,
Yeah.
but. Or can he go in between the 8 and the rail and maybe stun the cue ball?
Yeah, I think that would be possible. I mean, that's.
Well, it would have a nice reward if he can go in between
Past
the
the
8 and
8.
past the 8 and then come from the back of the 4.
Try to stick the cue ball there to the rail and send the 4 down.
Yeah. Or this. Did he call that? No. Didn't go in, and well, he's got separation. Was a good hit. And Jayson is queuing over the 7, so tough cut on the 4 now, and not guaranteed to be on the 5.
Yeah, that one is definitely tougher than it looks like.
These are such nervy shots, especially when you have to hit them soft. It's just not nice. I think he's cutting the 4 real thin and playing safe. Wow, and this is just, you gotta aim so accurately to do this. Behind the 7, what a shot is this?
That was a very good shot.
I mean, John, I think John just looked like, come on, every time I get to the table, I'm snookered. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, now he's just going at this.
Yeah, he has to jump and just
Straight back, leave the cue ball on the long rail and on the on the short rail, long rail left, and oh, not a bad try. Where's the 4 ball ending up? Looks like the conservative safe again. He's still in it.
yeah, just waiting for another safety here, I guess.
Yeah.
Cue ball behind
Behind the
10 and 9.
Yeah, same thing, but
The other way this time.
well, you know, the 4 ball is close to the rail, so I do expect him to hit this. It's just that any mistake he makes here to leave a shot could be over. So
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's really that Shaw is in the driver's seat, right? Like he controls the table, and John just tries to escape.
yeah,
I mean, there's no other way. I mean, there is no other chance John gets right now.
well,
So he has to hope for a good hit, I guess, which happened here pretty much.
yeah, he can again can't complain about what happened here.
Yeah, because Jayson can't make it. He can play safe. But the safety here is not that obvious, I would guess.
Yeah, it's not so straightforward as the other ones. Maybe he can bank the 4 over and get a cue ball behind the 6. I did like what he was trying to do, but that 4 is a little short, I think. And I think there is a shot for John to shoot.
Yeah, and it's not even a bad one. I mean, he can run into the 9 with the cue ball and have a pretty secure position on the 5. No, that's not correct. Sorry, that's too much angle. Now I see it from this camera view. In case you can't throw it on top of the 9.
Well, he could. It's a great shot. Also considering he did not have an extension, so he knew he had a shot and he was just going all in because he knew he had to do it.
And he switches hands.
Yeah, which he can. I mean, he's done
Which
it
he's the
before.
master at. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, of course, maybe a lot of people don't know, but this young man used to play right-handed. And because of a shoulder injury, he switched to left hand. So he still does break right-handed and elevates the cue, so like jacked up or jump shots as far as I know.
Yeah.
But quite a special ability.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work to build that up. Not everyone would do that. Would do that if you have shoulder issues and then change the sides. That's crazy.
Yeah, and good chance here to get his first game on the board in this second set, or the whole match actually. And nice speed here.
Yeah, and it's only 3-0. I mean, of course, Jayson is on the hill, but if John makes this one and takes another one, then it's 3-2. Pretty open game after that.
Yeah, it hasn't really been a match yet. It was just the Jayson Shaw show. So if John can put that little bit more pressure on Jayson, maybe lock him up a couple times, or maybe have a breaker run after, that would be a good plan.
For sure.
Oh, and interested to see that he's going 3 rails there. Of course, it's always free to play 3 rails, but could have just went to the short side of the 10. So this 10 ball to get the first game.
It does show, though, that John feels good at the table, even though he hasn't really made any balls so far.
think he's asking John if he can go have a timeout. Or maybe something else, I'm not sure.
Yeah, John broke the first rack straight, as I remember.
Okay, well, sounds like he will go for a small timeout, so we're gonna take a short break too. We'll be right back.
He wants to take a break then. He wants to take a break then.
So we're just waiting for John Morra to get back from his break. Needed a little time outside of the arena, which I'm not surprised about because he's been on his glued to his chair almost by Jayson.
Yeah, for the last 45 minutes, pretty much, I guess. But I'm sure he'll be back shortly, and his goal will be to get another point on his board.
Yeah, nice little venue here. The Kellogg Arena, together with the Seybert's Michigan Open, we have the CSI Michigan State Championship. So you can see here on the Predator Apex tables, 50 of them right here. So imagine how many people are here enjoying pool, living out here. If you're from around this area, please show up and watch these awesome pros doing what they love to do. John back, and we're ready. Let's see, he's breaking from the center. Surprised to see, because if I see Jayson breaking from the side as well, I'm joining him.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what you feel comfortable with. You know, if you don't like it from the side, then you don't want to do it. But let's see.
He has a big break from the center. Let's see. Oh wow, 5 balls straight in the side pocket. The 1 ball. Ooh, He didn't actually want to have the one ball
No.
go.
That would have been a good first ball, but that was a perfect break. I mean, what do you
Yeah.
want more?
Just that one ball to stay in that corner would have been nice, but he's got a look on the 2, and there is a safety behind the 6. He can bank the 2 ball, just shoot the 2 ball past the side behind the 9 at the short rail. You get the cue ball crawling behind the 6. I do like that. Can
Yeah.
also shoot the other way around, but
Yeah, the other way around. It's too tough to control the cue ball and not hit the 4.
yeah.
I feel like. Yeah, he
Needs
took
to
your
stick and-
your advice.
Well, okay, he did not get behind the 6, but he still played a good 2 ball. And I think also the 6 and the 4 have blocked kicking over the right side, over the long rail here. But, oh no,
Yeah.
Jayson is looking like he can, but
I mean, even if he has to hit the rail before the 4 ball. If he hits it after, I'm sure he comes in too flat.
yeah.
So he has to hit it before, and even then, most likely has to like play it low, draw it to get more angle to come in the middle of the table. That would be my guess.
So let's see, it would be nice if he hits the outside like this. Well, was a good hit, and
Does he get the roll?
well, I'm just surprised. I
Yeah.
did really like the hit, just the speed. I didn't expect him to hit it with this speed.
Yeah, that was a little bit hard. But you know, maybe he needed that for the angle to get the right angle.
Yeah, and
But he hit it very good. He knew he wanted to hit the side to send the cue ball down table.
yeah, John called the 2 ball in the side. I expect him to stun the cue ball 2 rails in behind the 10. And just called it in the side as a backup plan. Just like this. It's not frozen, which would have been perfect, but still a nice shot there.
Yeah, it's a good cover. Jayson will hit the 1 rail.
Yeah, there was no jump shot in this. Too close to the 10 ball. And it looks like the 8 might be blocking the ideal angle to kick on the 2. So
Yeah.
he's going short and then with right spin to make the angle. Oh, he hit it in the face, almost made it, and an opportunity, another opportunity for John Morra. There's 2 options here. Can stop the cue ball. Stun just a little bit to the right for the 3 in the bottom left corner in this view. Can also choose if he likes to go forward for the 3 ball in the side. I do like the stop shot here.
And he has a big pocket with the 7. Yeah, right, like that.
Oh, doesn't want to spoil it. Oh, and
Almost spoiled the party here.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, well, and I think it did
now
for a
it's
little
tricky.
bit
I mean, for sure. I mean,
because he had it to the corner pocket, and now it only goes in the side.
now
So
it only goes in the side, and he needs to pass 9 and 10, or play the 4 long and then hold it. Well, that's
he's playing high ball here.
where's he going?
Yeah, I was
Where-
so surprised to see him
Where
shoot
did he want
this.
to go?
I think he was trying just to miss the corner pocket and go short rail, long rail, in between the 4 and the 10. But
Because the long rail was covered by the 9 fully, right? So the cue ball couldn't
Yeah,
miss
I
the 10, and yeah, he needed. That was
yeah, a little unexpected. from- yeah.
unexpected mistake from him. Because usually he controls those balls pretty well.
Yeah, so
But he shot the ball faster than he usually would. Did he use his extension? I don't know.
yeah,
No, I don't
idea.
think so.
And well, these 5 balls for Jayson Shaw to close out the match, and
Yeah, perfect speed.
yeah, it looks
I
to
would
be
say.
good on the 7. Or does he have? No, he's got a small angle to the 8.
A little bit too much.
can choose to run into the 8 if he likes.
Or he might even go on the other side.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe he can force the cue ball out a little bit to the short side of the 8.
Yeah, there's a few options. I mean, he could also technically draw it back straight and go into the rail and back over.
No, he stunned it over. A little straight on the 8. Still not ideal. Can force stun it off the rail.
Yeah, but
Doesn't
he
have to go real much off the rail, or he's going forward.
he
2
has the
rails.
power, you know, he has the power.
Yeah,
It's-
smooth swing. 2
yeah,
rails.
he even goes forward.
So these 2 balls to get Mr. Shaw to the next round.
Yeah, 4-0, 4-1, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't see him missing
Good game
this.
by Jayson.
Yeah, very strong performance here by Jayson Shaw, winning 4-0, 4-1 against Canadian John Morra. With me in the booth was Daniel Schneider. Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you for having me.
My name is Tim de Ruiter, and please rejoin us at 5 p.m. local time here in Michigan. Thank you all for watching, and see you later.